This is why you should not buy property in Dubai. This is what we're going to be discussing today. I found a video here on YouTube with the guy who's talking about his reasons why he wouldn't purchase in Dubai. And I just want to react to the video and go through my thoughts and opinions on this. Now, I'm not creating this video to create any drama or anything like that. I just want to give you guys my perspective as someone who has a number of different units here in Dubai, and I have bought them over the last 2 years. So I'm going to tell you everything, the ins and outs, the good, the bad, the pros, the cons, all of that sort of stuff. And if you don't know me already, my name's Connor. And like I said, I've bought a number of properties here in Dubai, and I'm creating this channel to create a place where you can find property insights from an investor himself rather than an agent trying to sell you something. So if you do have a second, smash that subscribe button. And guys, just before we jump into it, if you do want to drop me an email with any questions regarding Dubai, moving to Dubai, buying property, all of that sort of stuff, I would love to have a chat with you. I'm going to leave my email address down there in the description. And if you do want to buy something in Dubai, I can point you into some of the people that I've worked with in the past. With that said, let's jump into it. So as we can see here, this video is called "This is why you should not buy property in Dubai from Citizenship Quickly." And he's got some great videos on his channel, so I definitely suggest checking them out. And I completely appreciate his point of view here. And again, I just want to go through my own point of view. So let's watch this together.
And I just had to bring this out. There was a video about a guy promoting Dubai, buying real estate there. I would tell you first thing, I lived in Dubai for 4 years. I'm going to tell you the reasons why I would not buy in Dubai.
Hopefully he's not talking about me, or maybe he is, because I make videos about buying property here in Dubai.
Number one is they don't have a multiple listing service, and there's just so many properties there. The rates returns that people are taking.
He's definitely 100% right. There are loads of properties in Dubai. There is a lot of inventory here, and there are new areas popping up all the time.
Telling you that Dubai properties are going up is just totally fictitious. And I tell people, don't listen to me. Go online and follow this yourself, because it's the only way you're thinking about.
Now, this is something that strikes me as really strange here, because I own a number of properties, all of which have gone up. In fact, I have one studio apartment that I bought in JVC around a year and a half ago, and I'm actually flipping that right now, and I'm selling it for 110,000 dirhams more than I bought it for. And that is a price increase of over 20% in just a year and a half, not including the rent and the yield that I got from this unit. Now, with that said, we can see the property prices changing over time. For example, I'm myself looking at villas here in Dubai. So if we go to DXB Interact, which is a service here that I highly suggest checking out if you are looking for sales or rentals and you want to see what the market is doing. So if we put in Al Furjan, because this is an area I've been looking at for villas, right? So if we put this in, and we'll go on the last 3 years here for the date range, we're going to put ready bedrooms. We're going to do 4-bedroom units here, and we can actually see what these were sold for and when they were sold. So we can see here now a 4-bedroom unit, 4.4 million dirhams on the 17th of August. So we got 4.4 million, 2.7, 4.6, 4.3, 4.3, 4.3, 4.6, 4.4, 4.4, 4.7. So you're seeing it, right? This is August. These are all sales that have happened. They are on this register. Now, let's go and sort this from the other way around, right? Let's sort this rather than newest. Let's go on oldest. Now, this is August 24, 2020. Very similar units. 3 years ago, 2.8, 2.5, 2.8, 3.2, 2.2, 2.9, 3, 3.5, 2.1, 3.3, 1.7, 2.4, 3.2. So you get the picture here. They have clearly gone up in price, right? This is just here in Al Furjan for villas. Let's check Bloom Towers in JVC. This is actually a building that I personally own in right now. So let's 1-bedroom, status both, and see what we have here, right? So sorting by newest, we can see sold for 756, 822, 740, 730, 770, 735, 802, 725, 850. I bought my 1-bedroom in this exact building for 629,000 dirhams. We can also go on oldest here, and we can see This is September 2020. So 562 766 7745 625 749 600 615 578. So you can see that the price increase has not been anywhere near what we got from villas, but overall the prices are definitely up in the last 3 years, right? This is just what I'm seeing. Of course, maybe this guy was looking at different data, he was in a different area, but that's my experience so far here in Dubai, and the prices are up significantly.
Moving to Dubai and getting property there, don't listen to realtors. Go and do your own homework.
I 100% agree with that advice as well. Do not blindly listen to people trying to sell you things. You should always be doing your own research into any market. That way you can find your own information. DXB Interact is a great resource for you to find out information.
First place I would tell you to do is go to propertyfinder.com. They deal not only in Dubai, they got an office there, but they also deal with all over the Middle East and other places. And if you go there, you can put in the section of the area of town that you want to live in Dubai, and they will bring up the cheapest prices there through the different realtors. If you go to a realtor there, what's going to happen is he's not going to tell you about Property Finder, okay? And more than likely, he's not going to tell you the cheapest property for that area that you want. Property Finder will list it, but I'm going to tell you something. The properties, I've been studying them since 2016 when I originally moved there. I was there for about 4 years. And the properties have hardly moved. They did bottom out maybe 3 years ago. They've moved up a little bit. I've seen statistics of guys getting on the internet talking about properties doubling and tripling.
It's crazy to me. I'm looking at villas right now. They were 1.7 a couple of years ago, and now they're 3 million. They're more than 3 million. That is close to 100% move, okay? It's something that I wouldn't believe either, but I'm seeing it with my own eyes. Now, maybe these are just the particular areas that I'm looking at, but I'm seeing it. Also, rent is increasing like crazy here, like absolute wildfire. Even the building that I'm in right now has been going up on average 10% in rent every single year, which is very frustrating if you are renting. But this same building that I'm in right now, you could get a 1-bedroom, it's in the marina, for 1 million dirhams about 5 years ago. And now they're around 80 to 100% more than that right now.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not happening, okay? The way you can follow the market better there is to look at the cheaper properties. They're the ones that sell easier, like the duplexes with the efficiencies and the 1-bedroom units. Believe it or not,
We actually already went through the 1-bedroom units in JVC, so that was an example. But maybe something that he's talking about are older buildings, because yes, for sure, the older buildings in maybe areas like JVC have nowhere near the amount of appreciation these new, more luxury buildings have.
Actually sell better than any of the units. And if you go to the cheapest area, which is not a great area, but it's the cheapest area to find where most people can afford, it's International City, which is in Dubai, in the southern part of the city. And back when I got there in 2016, the cheapest units in International City for the efficiencies were around 200,000 dirhams. And right now they're selling, you can pull it up yourself, just go to propertyfinder.com and put in International City, and you're going to see those properties are selling for about what they were before. And you don't have to just stick there, go to Business Bay. Business Bay.
I own a unit in Business Bay right now, so I'm very interested to hear what he has to say.
Properties are selling about what they were back then. There's not that much difference on the cheaper properties. The problem that you've got in Dubai.
He made it sound there like you could buy an apartment in Business Bay for 200,000 dirhams. Maybe he's talking about renting, but you can definitely not buy an apartment in Business Bay for 200,000 liras. Let's go on Bayut.com, which is similar to Property Finder like he's talking about. We'll do Business Bay. We're going to put a studio because that's, of course, the cheapest, lowest price first. 524,000 dirhams is the cheapest studio in the entirety of Business Bay. So for this matter, let's check out International City. Why not? And let's see the cheapest. Get rid of those. Done. Oh, 220,000. So you can still get a studio in International City for 220,000. But Comparing International City to Business Bay doesn't make any sense because not many people want to live in International City, and also it's not a tourist hotspot. Business Bay is right next to the Burj Khalifa, which is of course a tourist hotspot. Anyway, let's continue with the video.
The reason is they still are over flooded with properties there. They keep building so many properties there.
So he's definitely right here. They are, like I said, keeping building properties. But if you look at areas like downtown Dubai, like Marina, like Business Bay, these sorts of areas, they can't expand more. So once all of the plots are filled, for example, in Business Bay, there's still loads of plots. So there's still areas for that to expand. But here in the Marina, there's almost no plots, almost none. There's one over there and maybe just a few dotted around. All the ones on the front now are almost all taken. So there's no more expansion. There is no more they can build in a place like Marina.
There are high rises all over the place. And when you buy it, your property, you're going to find out you can't resell it. It will take you forever to resell it. Okay.
I put my studio in Business Bay. I messaged my real estate agent. I messaged him and said, hey, I want to get rid of this studio because I want to flip it so I can actually put a bigger deposit down on a bigger house. And it was already sold within 2 weeks. I actually got the buyer within a couple of days. Again, maybe my experience is different. I want to remind you guys of that.
They don't tell you this part of it. Okay. It takes a long time to sell properties in Dubai unless you buy it at a friggin' steal and then you sell it back at a friggin' steal, okay?
So like I said, I made over 20% in a year and a half on that studio apartment that I bought, and I believe that it's relatively easy to flip these apartments. You need to buy the right apartments. They need to be high quality. They need to be in areas that are sought after, either after business individuals, families, or tourists. That's what I would say, because then you can put them on short-term rental, and you need to speak to the right people so you don't overpay. With that said, I'm going to leave a link to my email address down there in the description. If you guys do want to come and chat to me about anything here in Dubai, I would love to have a chat with you. I can also put you in touch with the people that I've worked with in the past. And I would just like to reiterate the fact that I don't know what's going to happen next with this market. Personally, I'm an investor into it because I see it getting much better from here. But again, I don't really know what's going to happen. So you have to make financial decisions based on your own circumstances and don't just blindly follow people on the internet. Please always do your own research. And with that said, if you do have a second and you want to stay up to date with what I'm doing here in this market, smash that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the